Категорически всех приветствую. Всем доброго времени суток. Сегодня мы попрем продолжать Mass Effect сегодняшнего дня. Вторая часть. Так. Перенос. Мне нравятся переносы, типа, по частям. Также в Ведьмаке было. Там, я не знаю, также, типа, не то чтобы детально. 49-й, мне кажется, 49-й маленький. Безумие! Ранг 49-й, разведчик, герой. Рекс выжил в ходе задания на Веймаре. Аленка погиб в Вермайре. Совет был спасен. Это мои ключевые моменты. Понеслась.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under
Не
attack.
буду ничего читать и озвучивать.
But they're sending
Наслаждайтесь
her to fight
своей
Geth.
озвучкой.
Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
После опустошительной атаки геттов на Цитадель прошел месяц. Галактическое сообщество стремительно восстанавливается. Альянс пожертвовал своим флотом ради спасения Совета и получил место в этой престижной организации. Совет вынужден был отреагировать на продвижение того, что жнецы... На подтверждение того, что я не успел читать. Не суть.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Пресли умер! Вот так вот сразу. Андор! Да-да.
Beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time? The Alliance won't abandon us. just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either. I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker. Commander. Ashley, go. Now. Aye, aye.
Ай-яй, ай-яй-яй, ай-яй-яй.
Everybody in. Go, go, go!
Хлопысь. Нормандию разваливают. Ужас. А, здесь на пробел бегает. Не на shift. Или показалось. А, да, на пробел. Вак! Корни попай. Свалили Нормандию!
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack.
Здорово. Успел до начала. Да, все, мы закончили. Вот такая вот грустная концовка. Спасибо всем за просмотр. Третьей части уже не будет, все. Как бы. Не удалось игру пройти как надо.
Спасибо за стрим, хей гайс. Всем пока-пока, ТПФуфун. А блин, я забыла посмотреть.
Все, конец. Проиграли. Нет, предыстория будет сейчас попозже маленько, так что...
Собака Эстарта Уинтер, доброго дня, хей гайс. Ну я тебе пиццу заказывала, так что...
Полностью оправдано.
Собака Диармитрей, привет.
Сейчас будет
Чё
это.
предыстория на 50 часов.
Да не 50.
Каппа.
Тут надо было позвать всех, кто пропустил. Мейбл? Где Мейбл? Пропустила финал первой части. Озвучивать не буду, наслаждайтесь своей озвучкой. Так. Ну или насчет русской.
Уточка, ты где? Слышь, озвучивай Каппа.
Нет. Сидели ныли, что русская озвучка говно.
Captain Anderson's new ship.
Наслаждайтесь.
Distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. Whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Alenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol.
Я хочу озвучку в переводе Эфириона Симсгуд.
Озвучку в переводе моем. Может быть, мою озвучку, но в переводе других людей, как бы. В смысле, в моем переводе.
Да, бери и с англа переводи.
А Эшли не лесбуха? Что Аленка ко мне подкатывал почти в открытую, а с ней что-то не было вообще такого. Чисто подруги.
The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Lieutenant Alenko made the mistake of getting too close. It hit him with some type of energy. I grabbed him and threw him out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move. Could barely breathe.
Зафрендзонили тебя, Шале.
Everything went black. And then I saw something. Vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to the council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along.
Ща всю игру как комиксы посмотрим, ТПФУ.
А почему нет?
With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the council that the ship we'd seen was a potential
threat. Для тех, кто пропустил, ты что-то не особо приходил. Наверстывай.
The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Udina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led us to a fugitive with incriminating evidence.
До решения пока не дошло.
The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tally. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tally's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, and disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace that they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions, but not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I'd need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species, Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Caden was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I decided discretion was the better part of valor, and kept my focus on our goal, finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Benezia.
Не было ничего.
Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved the queen of a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni queen. The queen's drones were everywhere, and they were not happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone, with the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her, but the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations.
Темы из первой части.
Saren was breeding an army
Я,
of
может, здесь такие же будут.
He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. The Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base and all its research. Rex disagreed, violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this
Можно было
wasn't the way to
двоих
help his
потерять
people,
даже.
and that
На одном
Saren was a
задании.
real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split my team into 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign, the Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he'd found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Caden was a good man and a great soldier. But I had to choose, and I chose Ash. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. I'd never tell anyone, but I had my doubts. Leaving Caden behind had hardened my resolve, but revealed a weakness in my defenses. How many more friends and allies would I be willing to sacrifice in order to stop Saren?
Да. Поэтому было бы неплохо, если была озвучка, для того, чтобы люди выбирать могли. Они...
and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died like every species before them, but a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was
Да,
intact,
Гарус
heavily
летает,
damaged.
конечно.
He'd caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope that the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Council fleets battled Saren's army outside the Citadel, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him.
Вообще-то он сам себя убил у меня. То есть он смог побороть влияние. Так-то. На минуточку.
The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our Human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council had to be saved.
Это
They
все
represented the
политики
hearts and
Капа.
minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet.
Они скрывают
The battle
правду с
against
Мауси.
Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless.
Зря
It
спас,
combined
ты
fleets of
считаешь?
humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. The costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left to me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician, ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be placed before him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier, tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right.
Кстати, да, нам же типа последнее сохранение было до того, где до видео, где мы выбирали, получается.
Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel
А
could be
получается, если бы я не играл в первую часть, у меня бы вот эти выборы я бы делал сейчас, да?
And none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there.
Типа, если бы не
They
переносил.
were all as powerful as Sovereign. We had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way.
Да.
I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned cleanup duty, routing out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Очередное рутинное задание. Ага. Покататься на этом, на ПТРке.
Я помню, у кого-то видео смотрел, парень 3 части проходил. Ему задавали вопросы. А он такой, да кто это вообще такой, такая. Так игра же кончилась. Капа.
Наверное, они не согласны с тем, что она кончилась. Влад, ты просмотрел, как мы умерли? В начале.
Я пришел на комиксы.
Да. Команду спасли, а сами в космосе погибли. Вот.
Герой не умирает. Мерси Уинг 1, Пинк Мерси, Мерси Уинг 2.
Heroes never die.
Это моя фраза. Я хил.
Это фраза ангела. Его ангел зовут? А, подожди, как ее зовут? Да пофиг вообще. Кстати, прикольно?
Да.
То есть мне даже настраивать не... О, мне вот это нравится. Перенос внешности. А я в первой части-то переживал, что типа настраивать так же.
Так чё не захилил
похож.
тогда?
Но...
Каппа.
Опоздун ты, а не хил. Так. Разведчик же был я. О, переучивался, что ли, будем. Полетели, чё?
Доктор хорош тем, что может воскресить, а не отхилить.
Ага, ну да.
She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Damn it, Watson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts.
Вероятно.
Pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost her.
Как дышит, как дышит.
Сон приснился уротишный. Оттого и пульс учащенный. Рожа покоцанная. Окей. Shift с пробелом местами. Fuck you! Еще и на пробел собирать. Так. Ага, давай сломаем в самом начале. Только ступил на путь героя и сломал игру почти. Опасно было. Патроны. Выживать мы здесь не будем. Потому что патроны у нас будут кончаться. Look out! Алло, хедшоты! Нифига. На безумии они такие крепкие, что ли?
Ахахахаха. Пиу-пиу-пиу.
Что тебе не нравится? Что не так? А, блин. Я в одну игру поиграл, в другой переучиваться надо, но это косяк. Открывай!
Пистолет мощный.
Я на безумии играю.
Поменяй управление. Чё полишься-то?
Не, а тут фигня в том, что... Ну, хотя, может, и нет. Да ёкарный. Смотри! Типа, я не знаю, здесь на пробел и присаживаться, и бегать, и брать. То есть, если просто поменять кнопку, оно мне не поможет.
Написано будет.
Зажимают? Ироды. Найс, играем.
У тебя же скиллы есть, Элли.
Жопу скиллы. Когда я скиллами пользовался, алло. Ой, они взрываются. Уф. Nice work, ага. Блин. В первой части тоже были скиллы. И чё?
Скиллы в жопе, поэтому не пользуемся.
Да. Неудобно оттуда вообще-то. Опа. Что-то взял. Не взял? А, полные? Да ладно. Полные. Ой, ребят, как вам хреново. Чё?
Посмотрите в левый верхний угол, в какой они жопы.
В левой верхней жопе. Что-то еще было. Что-то моргнуло. Это можно было сделать. Мертвый солдат. А, гранатомет. Блин, просто нельзя, что ли? Три патрона. У нас есть пуколка, мы будем стрелять пуколкой. Побежал. Ё-моё, Билайн подводит. 3 двери. Робот. Где этот робот был? Так, стоп. Что здесь надо сделать?
Все сломал Каппа.
Не очень удобно у меня это чувствительность. Ух, кредиты.
Уроки физики.
Какой физики? Подсветите 2 одинаковых элемента и соедините их. Это я понимаю, физика.
Собака Имград Скуит 4.
Чопа! Здорово. В смысле, what the hell? Ты чё, мне не рад, что ли? Принял? О, у них руки отваливаются.
Приветик.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Хоть бы попудрилась Шепард.
I know this
Белая
isn't the
как
best time,
смерть.
but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version.
Она солдат!
You and your ship were attacked and
Копа
destroyed.
напудрилась.
You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose.
Не нравятся бледные, вот тебе мужичок рядом сидит.
Welcome back to your life.
Солдатка.
I'm having trouble wrapping my head around this.
Yeah, I can imagine. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Собака Имград, ты что, расист?
I'll tell you what.
Джейкоб
You help me finish
поправился.
off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day.
Не
We're
одобряю.
low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit him with the good stuff.
Уи!
Расист это типа россиянин.
Ну да, конечно. Fuck you. Только прикажи, я убью их скорей. Охотник за головами. Пау. Иди ты в жопу со своей биотикой. Я и так поубиваю. Меткость такое себе. Ай. Где? Вот это? На. Безжалостный.
Okay.
Ты патроны.
What's your job here?
Давай с пестиком этим всю игру.
Не, винтовку хочу.
Он весело пиу делает.
I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes.
Ты сам выбирал
Anywhere
ей
else, they'd have
помаду.
put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it, what they're
Там
after?
где-то Махач идет, а мы болтаем.
Вот видишь, эфире он не расист. Ему нравится черный цвет
Next
капа.
thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us.
Но они-то шоколадные.
Inside job. You need top security access to
Ну,
hack all
цвет не
mechs.
черный вообще-то. Они не черные. Зачем вы называете их черными? Ай-яй-яй.
The last thing I remember
кто
is the
тут
Normandy
расист?
blowing up. Did anyone else
Ну
make
так
it?
не я.
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station.
Ты в первой части мутил с
What's the
кем-то.
quickest way to those shuttles?
В названии
Вроде
митингующего
пытался,
движения
да,
даже слово «блэк» есть, а не «браун».
Я знаю.
Wilson, this is Jacob.
Они сами себя так называют.
Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive?
Вот и все.
How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Что останется
I
после
remember
меня?
Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Все, понеслась. Блин. Вот так вот хочу газануть со всей силы, и нет. Обойдешься. Сиди на пробеле.
Удобрение. Это все, что возьму я с собой.
Влад что-то там бормочет. Я в игру погружаюсь, я не читаю субтитры, поэтому нужна озвучка русская. Не нравится, ты можешь играть без озвучки, но дайте выбор. 20. Охотник за головой.
Выбор дан, озвучивай ты, Смайл смеяться.
Я хочу слушать.
Ну,
Голоса русских важны! Боже, он ранен. Не ожидал, что в него попадут.
Игра расист.
Нацист. Нацист. Нация, а не раса. Я много чего пущу, мне насрать. Фигли. Чуть ты, чё?
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some meta-gel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the meta-gel from the first aid station on the wall.
А коты из разных стран поймут друг друга.
Меню приказов. Что?
Всегда
где?
Спасает всех пенициллин. Панацея.
Кого? Где это единство? На. Чё? На. Говно! Никаких приказов больше не будут раздавать.
Thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
Все будут подыхать.
Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this.
Понимаешь, что это обучение, но мне навязывают это делать.
Не хватает усиков маленьких под носом.
Кому?
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her
И сказать
behind.
таким же голосом. Все будут
The
подыхать.
mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead or she's a traitor.
А можно ее не спасать? То есть Миранда, я понимаю, что Миранда типа в команде должна быть. Ее можно просто сразу отбросить, что ли? Диман, ты проходил, ты знаешь?
Лысый больше на
ты тоже
предателя
проходил.
похож.
Не, ну да, но ее можно отбросить сразу?
Нет, Каппа. Она как клещ в Маусе. Во второй части многих можно кикнуть вроде.
We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few. You can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
Фак. Рано в никуда. Отцепись от укрытия. А беги. Почему они не бахнули? А, ну так мне все равно придется их, да, ломать. Какая перегрузка!
Голосовое управление в линии.
Не хочу использовать ничего!
Это ремастер такой, да.
Почему?
Okay,
Не
we
знаю.
took him down, but this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting
Ты
a
меня
shot
стебешь?
back.
С
If you want
голосовым
to piss off the
управлением
boss,
же.
it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus
Где?
Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Ты кричал только что делать надо.
Да. Если орешь, сильнее кнопки нажимаешь, лучше все работает.
But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
I don't care what they did or what you say. I am not working with terrorists.
You can tell it to the boss. But after we've saved our butts. We're almost at the shuttle.
Все? Нет? Че? Герой! Я герой! А, типа можно... А, нет. Не понял. Взлом!
Пиу-пиу-пиу.
А! Блин. Можно было и сразу объяснить что-нибудь. Но тут хотя бы не одно и то же постоянно. Каждому свое. Взлом.
Ready to engage.
Ready to engage. На-на-на-на-на. На-на-на-на. Что ты делаешь? Я тебе что, приказ давал? Там можно пройти? Так,
спрятался шикарно, голова торчит.
Важно, что торчит. Главное, что она есть. Сейчас. Ай.
Вот она есть, и ее сразу нет.
Меня со спины кто-то шмаляет. Ну все. Нарываюсь. Шибись. Я не это хотел. Капец у него точность, конечно. Всё. Ой, идите в лес. Пойду я. Начнем взлом. Тык. Ну где же, где же? Тык, тык. Спасибо, долго все это.
Я что-то забыл, как тут взломывать.
Ты же сейчас видел. Там нужны были сегменты одинаковые, ну, которые указаны.
Я не понял.
Там 3 сегмента нужно найти. Тебе показывается вверху, какой нужен.
Ты тыкнул 3 штуки и попал.
Не попал, а выбрал. Могу ли я взять из... Нет. Да, было бы дурацко.
А, я не заметил вверху.
Ну, я сначала тоже не заметил. Я и говорю, что ничего не объясняет сразу.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
Наверное, сложность.
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
My job.
Ля, какая злая Смауси.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed
Что-то с
us.
ее
You
лицом.
sure about that, Miranda? You've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
You should have taken him alive, see what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
Ну да, лицо на любителя. А какой-то приопухший, что ли? Я умею распознавать ложь и гасануть ее, да?
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
А я такой, ладно, я остаюсь. Он такой, но как?
Всем привет.
Мы же хотели оживить вас. Привет, Мэйбл.
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Чё?
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
Еще не решил, кого охмурять.
Ну а в первой что, нельзя было?
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and won a medal fighting Batarians during the Skillian Blitz. Do you remember that?
Мы здесь закончили.
A lot of lives depended on me holding that position. I did what I had to.
However you want to put it, it was damn impressive. I had friends who were there. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
I left a friend to die that day and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda.
Только что говорили про то, что остальные расходный материал, а мне претензию кидает, что я оставил Аленку.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Какие они лицемерные, конечно, ребята.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other...
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
Да что ты?
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
А ты что? У меня гранатомет позади
I wouldn't
висит.
keep the elusive man waiting.
Павлук. Go.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Шкафчик. С доспехами? Тип. Ладно, стандарт. Что там лежит? Материал. Во, чернее черного. А, типа. Допустим. А так буду бегать. Оно поменялось?
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier. and more convenient.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique, not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Level up! А я хочу быстрым доступом. Чё мне, через меню все делать? Команды какие-то через меню делать? Что за тут? Я не хочу так. Ну придется. Так понимаю, это все умение. Пассивка.
Бедная тетя Клава Уотфес.
Аля. Ты все умение, что ли? Ничего не пассивно? Не могут видеть. И все. Мне даже очки особо не нужны. Ой. Пошли. Команда, блин.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No. The elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
Она мисс идеальная.
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
It's obvious you're not interested.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
I'm glad the elusive
У каждого
man
свои
convinced you to
идеалы.
join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
You're a good man, Jacob. But you might be working for the wrong people.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
Do you know anything about this colony we're
It's
going
called
to?
Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance.
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
That's all for now.
Yes, ma'am.
Вроде все. Герой плюс 16. Ох, я героизм поднимаю, конечно. Так-то. Так-то я герой. Тут на этой хреновине будем летать, да?
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. And we've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Я думаю, я сломаю Миранду. А можно мне пушку? Подожди, пистолет. И пистолет. Гранатомет. Снайперка? Отлично. Ну, вот это я понимаю, стабильность, а не то, что было в первой части. Там были крылатые качели, которые все время летят и летят. Поворачивать на бегу нельзя. Косяк. Каламбуришь, что ли?
Там была пьяная техника стрельбы.
Могу повернуть. Где моя стамина? Где моя стамина? Туда? Где запчасти? Там запчасти. Щекр. Щитами, зараза. Мне надо патроны. Я хочу патроны. Я не хочу... Я хочу с винтовки стрелять. Алло! Шабаки электронные. Блин, еще и тут стреляют. Эй! А те убежали куда-то? Даже запчасти уже собраны. Хорошо. Не хватает чуть-чуть, чтобы их убить. Понятно.
Shoot them before they take out your shield.
Больно, щета! Нормально.
Кого-то пытается укусить слона.
А чё? Ползаешь?
Собака Имград в ахе.
В ахе. В ахе. Он в ахе. Можно выключить это, а? Меня бесит, что оно с этой фигней.
Приветик, смайл, улыбка. Мейбл. Пиу-пиу-пиу-пиу.
Теперь верните мне мои патроны. 1, 3. На, с патронами будет здесь чашка. Золотая чашка. Вот, на F можно морду бить.
Going to cover.
On my way.
Понял. А, блин, какая из них? Так-то времени полно.
We've been spotted.
Ай. Ух. Хорошо промазал. Я ору как мужик или чё? Бабах! Долбанный гранатомет, уберите его нафиг. Берите лишнее оружие.
Going now.
Всем чмоки в этом чатике каппа.
Ёкарный бабай. Смотрите, кто пришел. Здорово. Да блин.
Hey guys.
Ай!
Hey guys.
Меня игра начинает раздражать. О, вы тут в шашки играете?
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
Сплошные хей гайсы. Киньте уже кончу кто-нибудь блессинг.
Марин! Кончу просит. Кинь.
I nearly died, Tally. Cerberus spent 2 years rebuilding me. They want me to
От
investigate
тебя
attacks on human
звучит
colonies.
стрёмно, Отфас.
Likely story. No organization would commit so many resources to bring back one soldier.
You haven't seen
Держи
Shepard in
конча.
action, Praza. Trust me, it was money well spent. Perhaps we can work together. We're here looking for a young Quarian named Vitor. He was here on pilgrimage.
Isn't that a little strange?
Спасибо,
Quarian
но ты
visiting a
уже в
remote
рядах
human
хей
colony?
гайсов каппа.
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage.
Oh my dog.
Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Я все пропустил.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past
Нечего
the
про
drones
гончу
anyway.
думать.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse at the
Собака
center of the
обилка ГД
colony.
собака мрбил
We'll
док
circle
холодей
around the
куки.
far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Хей
Make sure to
гайс.
keep in radio contact.
Я защищать Церберов не
Good luck,
собираюсь.
Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
Дайте мне патроны. Почему между пистолетом и винтовкой что-то да находится?
Вот
Идите в
слушай,
лес.
Шарик. Озвучку и радуешься. Не то, что в этих...
Я не радуюсь вообще нисколько.
Happy.
Нет, говно. Уберите вот это улучшение, уберите его.
Мингли. А чат рад диэкска.
Ты за всех говоришь?
Очень рад Кулстаурербауп.
Ну, это я все пропущу. Возможно, кто-то умрет из-за того, что я диалоги не увижу нужные вовремя. Включите мне вот это, отключите, уберите, нафиг, говно. Чем ты здесь? Ты же синий. Пошла в жопу. В жопу сосать.
Такой.
Да, не знаю, играет меня здесь.
Это потому, что ему озвучку не дали, вот дадут озвучку, сразу добреть начнет. Ев.
Нет, я же не только насчет озвучки. Я про озвучку сказал, что я не успеваю иногда концентрироваться и читать субтитры. И все. А я тут вообще-то возникаю насчет управления всякими командами. Нафиг это не нужно. Оружие
Давай
можно
для
поставить?
меня расскажи, что тебя еще бесит, я ж только пришел.
Управление мне бесит. Типа, не совсем бесит, но бесит. На цифры менять оружие дайте! Чё, я должен каждый раз через гранатомет прокручивать, что ли?
А что с управлением? Сам не помню, а визуально не понимаю.
Ну, насчет шифта и пробела это дело привычки, то есть это понимаю. Типа... Here we go. Сам перегрузи. Да ползи быстрее, тетка! Ёкарный бабай. Не будете учить, что ли? Слышь? Мало того, что мне в чате там пишут, неправильно проходишь, надо по-другому, пользуйся тем. Еще и в самой игре будут мне указывать, что делать. Уволю всех! Перегружай щиты! Перегружай щиты! Щиты! Шепард, щиты! Перегружай щиты! Щиты можно перегрузить, Шепард, перегружай! Ты играть не умеешь, Шепард! Шепард! Шепард, мы тебя зря воскресили, Шепард! Ты не перегружаешь щиты! Щиты перезагружай, Шепард! Давай! Кто первый? Шепард, щиты!
Стример сломался, несите нового LUA.
Я не хочу переключать на пистолет через автомат. Как отключить усиление с пистолета? Эксперты, давайте.
Вышли из чата Каппа.
We're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Где ты видел экспертов? Каппа.
Ты тут сидишь. На сколько раз ее уже прошла?
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Не указывайте мне, что делать! Дверь открываете? Учитесь!
Димон больше прошел, чем я Кустаурбау.
Moving to cover.
Учитесь!
Take point, Shepard. We'll
Неправда,
cover the door.
Эльюэль.
Просто отряд кварианцев изничтожили.
Уже за 30-ник, а до сих пор учиться приходится Кустаурбау.
Вообще...
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
А у тебя есть?
One tough son of a bitch to take down.
Я все патроны на него истрачу. Ну ты чё, не можешь переползти, что ли, за угол? Один на один, давай. Давай, перейди сюда. Я жахну. Это жахнется? Рубки контейнер. Очень сложная махач. У вариантов не было шансов против него. Чё, как, пацаны? Капец. Чё, боеприпасы там, чё? ТО? Тут же от того, сколько заработаешь, зависит что-то в будущем, по-моему, да? Типа здесь деньги надо копить. А, он сказал, что на флот нужно куча денег.
Ты видос включал,
денег нет.
который я на прошлом
Не, он
стриме
же,
кидал.
получается, он больше в тему для лордов. Я его хочу на лордах включить. Там же про Souls-like. Я его смотреть не стал. Оставил. Патроны. Ура! Это максимум, что ли? 9 патронов максимум на винтовке.
Ладно, так уж и быть.
Не, ну логично же, согласись. Потный босс был, да? Это же босс считается здесь. Или кто он там считается?
This looks interesting.
Это там необходимо. Ну тут прокачка, ну улучшение есть. Вот это мне нравится.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No, 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 no.
Vitor,
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Have to hide. Mechs will protect. Swarms coming. Storm coming.
Да он шизоидный. Стреляй сразу.
You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seekers swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
Я не могу обратить внимание на мимику, на проработку, из-за того, что я читаю титры. Хотя с лицом Миранды не очень-то хочется наблюдать за мимикой.
Как ты медленно читаешь Постаурбау.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology
читаю под речь.
specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
А ты слушай речь по-английски, что ли, не штрихаешь?
А я не хочу, не обязан.
A lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one
Хочу, не хочу. Привели да какая капа.
Кто бы говорил.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them.
А я то,
The
что
monsters.
Эльюэль.
I recorded them with my
Токсичный
Omni
кефирион
tool. Lots of
Кустаурбау.
readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
That sounds dangerous. What are you doing?
I don't think Cerberus needs to hear about it. But it's in Geth space. That should tell you how important it is.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vidor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back.
Значит,
How do you know
бесит
the
его
Reapers are
голос.
involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Liara Tisoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night. It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Встречайте новая Лада. Смауси. Чат, а ты видел новый классный мемес со стримером? Каппа. Чат хочет увидеть новый классный мемес со стримером Каппа.
Тогда подписывайтесь на группу. Какого черта вы еще не там?
Держи. Чат API.
Держи чат. Пусть не надо им на запись. Надо на подписку. Вот подавился.
We know the collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Это мой корабль.
Просто на картинку Каппа.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Но в группу все равно заходите, Агата.
The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
А, это новая навигационная система в нашей ладе. Каква?
Называется Ленка.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Теперь самое важное. Возвращай Гаруса.
Я подумаю. Бежим, 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 бежим. Устал, что ли?
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
That's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take
Какая
what I
же у
can
нас
get. The last 2
просторная
years
лада
sucked.
Квестер Каппа.
You'll see. Even if an AI is
Даже
spying
сауну
on us,
можно
the
поставить.
way they'll invest this much just to screw us over.
Вот ты меня отвлекаешь, я ничего не увидел, что он сказал.
I died.
А мог бы слушать. Тупость. Должен быть выбор.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction, I
Какой
collate the
легко
records of
отвлекаемый
shipboard. I
стример
serve
Карл
additional
Смейл.
functions which are restricted at this time.
Разработчик сделал этот выбор за тебя и сэкономил денег
I
LUA.
manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful.
This is
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
The elusive man
He has
has
invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring
restricted functions?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Let's discuss
Ready.
something else. I want to know
Much of that
what
data.
sort of
I
resources.
have a block that prevents me. Each cell's agents are led by. I have a block that prevents me. I have a block that prevents me from answering that. I have a block that prevents me from answering that.
Let's discuss something
Ready.
else. What's this area of?
Yeah, sitting right here.
I want to
thanks.
know more. That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Задолбаешься читать. Техлам.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the
Please,
team.
call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Is there anything
You
I
have
should
unread
know?
messages at your private terminal.
Is there anything I should know?
You have anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
How do you feel about being assigned to them?
But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership...
Don't worry. We'll defeat the
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
Your trust is
I knew.
well placed.
Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What are your
I'll keep
responsibilities?
you... If any of the crew has important business to discuss...
Isn't that the type of task better
yes,
suited?
but being your yeoman is just my official role. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are
You make
overly-
sure the crew is
yes.
mental.
I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a
We're lucky to
full-time-
have someone with
Thank
your
you, Shep.
skills.
What else would you like to know?
How do you feel about
I was
being
handpicked by the elusive man to help fight the How do I feel? Honored. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry.
I trust you implicitly.
Да,
The moment I met
The trust is
I knew.
well placed.
Anything else?
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
What's this area of the ship?
Да. Просто прокатиться нельзя было.
The starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
Это возникновение необходимости. Может, я хочу.
Access to life support is restricted.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Все? Думал, я поучаствовать смогу.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert. I'm sorry, Princess. Philemon, Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you have everything
I
you need?
make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Do you have everything you
If
need?
you happen to find any of those supplies on the list I gave you, it would be much appreciated. Otherwise, HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical?
So the man cleaning the toilets
I
is
wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerber... through the cracks.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus get... The Alliance and Council have got their... It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush...
How did you find your way into...
I'll do whatever it
Очень
takes
интересно,
to
но
help.
слишком много читать.
What's this area of the ship?
Дай...
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Бутылку бренди купить. Мы тут такие операции мутим, мне бутылочку купить не могу, да?
After the I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center.
Colonial military
life planet side is just too static.
You're not the Cerberus.
I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus. I've lived a full life.
I'll see you later.
Commander.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Герой +2.
How can I help you, Commander?
Я... Не разговаривай со мной, я бежать хотел. Вот, блин, одна и та же кнопка на все сразу. Здорово.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here.
The advancement of the human race. The Solarians have this... Cerberus is
humanity's... those organizations are regular.
But he's very clear about our goals. Protect
you military or police?
We keep... But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols.
What kind of resources?
And a significant risk. We're all hoping...
What can you tell me
not
about
much
Когда я играл в эту игру,
Whatever else people might say about
эта
him, I can
женщина
assure you he's
казалась
got humanity's best
симпатичнее.
interests at heart. That includes you and me.
А я помню, что она
I didn't get
страшная.
to. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit
Tell me
it.
about yourself, Miranda.
Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive...
Ты телепортируешься?
It's one of the reasons the elusive man
Ничего
handpicked
себе.
me. I'm very good at
Зашел
just
на
about anything I
госуслуги
choose to
подать
do.
заявление. Мне написано, что у меня
It's just a
нет
fact.
гражданства
My
РФ.
reflexes, my strength, even my
Найс,
looks, they're all
Шарашкина
designed to give me
контора
an edge.
Констаурбау.
No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding and it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to
What
make
level
sure
of genetic modification?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and...
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Ну это
Maybe.
бан.
But I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes, and when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Thanks for the information,
Of course,
Miranda.
Commander. Whatever you need.
Бла-бла-бла.
Собака Абилка ГД, проверь в налоговой, есть ли у тебя вообще недвижимость или UL.
Бег мне здесь ускоренный не очень нравится. Там я мог... Ну там, конечно, толку от него маловато было. Но там
Карантин
я
не
ускорялся
никого с моим
и мог
улыбка.
поворачивать.
Вообще, она у меня есть. Но я и так о ней знаю.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gab.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay
We
down
can't
here?
complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to
Kenneth,
calibrate.
you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you
When they
having?
upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that
Kenneth,
channels...
you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a
Весь
lot of
цемес
maintenance
в
time
том,
each day.
что у меня подтвержденная учетка, забито все, что только можно, только биометрии и слепка пинуса не хватает, а они вот так ко мне карсмают.
discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Where'd you receive it? Are you set up okay?
Мне даже не интересно вот слушать и читать, вот отвечаю. Нет.
Не смотри так злобно на мое сообщение, Лот.
Я его читал, потому что он поперек говорил. Если бы он говорил по-русски, я бы его слушал, читал сообщение. А мне нужно читать субтитры, читать сообщение, потому что он поперек говорит, я не слышу. И все, ничего не понимаю, что они говорят и все такое. Я обижусь на игру и убью всех из команды.
Хорошее решение. Да, твои проблемы явно серьезнее моих, Эльюэль. Не трожь Гаруса с Мауси.
Посмотрим.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked
Говоришь
land vehicles and
по-русски?
shuttle.
Нет. Кит.
Да. Все верно.
Он всех низвергнет до атомов с Мауси.
Это будет в моей комнате или на всем корабле? В моей комнате.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Бла-бла-бла. А, вот оно как делается, да? Ну и Погодите, ну уже где-то здесь же. В принципе, можно вот эту просто заполнить и больше не набирать, да?
А, это же сраный скан планет. Обожаю.
Да, мне нормально. Вот этот геймплей я понимаю.
Чем выше шкала, тем больше продуктов.
Ну это понятно.
Вот бы на Мак покататься, да.
Да.
Карл Смейл. Любимая часть игры уточки Sims Good.
Я про то, что я заполнил вот эти все, и это будет максимум? Или все-таки будет как-то влиять? Да, дробовики.
А да, прям засыпаю и снится этот скан планет.
Комнаты так пополняются хотя бы. Хватит. Короче, порабощу галактику. Еще 2 зунда.
А потом убей всех.
Да-да-да. Да паладе, как много. А вот топливный. Летели. На одной планете заполним все.
Хотя, если убить всех, то ты автоматом поработишь галактику, Смайл улыбка.
А я именно так и собираюсь.
Который мы заслужили Кулстаурбауп.
Да, был бы Мако. Наткнулся на кучку, собрал. Ох,
а
ох.
это только начало на Тлакитис.
Не.
Тут нужен отдельный стрим для этого, а то и не один LUL.
Да чё, я вон соберу тут шкалы склад, короче, заполню, да
думаю,
и все.
3 стрима потянет.
Довольно быстро. Ну, возможно, склад, конечно, увеличить можно будет и все такое.
Наивный Смайл улыбка.
Опа, опа, опа. Шкала зашкаливает. Я хочу на солнце.
Написано, исчерпано, но Эфириан выпьет из планеты все соки LUL.
Где там написано было исчерпано? Я не увидел. Но я нашел.
Вампир какой-то.
Охренеть. Как много его. Ну, меня это успокаивает, потому что боевое здесь управление меня напрягает как-то. А, запасы умеренные. Понял, где там было исчерпано. Хотя бы буду знать, что если исчерпаны, то мало чего найду. Тут запасы еще есть, умеренные. Скудные. На этих скудных запасах. Сколько я еще получить смогу, мне интересно. Ни хрена себе. Скудные. Платина. Все еще скудные. Исчерпано. А я не верю. А следующее будет запасы. Идите с этой планеты. Здесь ничего нет.
Вот так инопланетяне исчерпывают ресурсы Земли Уотфрес.
Да. Омега-4. Полетели сразу, чё?
Until we have a solution in place, we cannot utilize the Omega-4 relay.
Ой. А, цитадель. Топливо для чего? Кто там в армии, интересно?
Топливо для полета от звезды к звезде.
Чё? Внешний вид? А, типа снаряга. А, ему нету внешнего вида. Ладно. Где характеристики? Типа его нельзя убрать.
Commander Shepard, enter the password and receive a free gift.
Пароль?
Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumi Goto. I'm a fan.
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner. My fault for being hard to find, I guess.
What's with the password and the...
I'm the best thief in the business, not the most famous. Need to watch my step to keep it that way. I also needed to make sure all this was legit. And I have no doubts now. You're the real Commander Shepard.
What makes you so sure?
There's a certain aura about you. Like you've seen things no one else has. Even without knowing what you looked like, I knew it was you.
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, they were looking for me, so I trailed them. Turns out they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
I assume this deal is something I should know about.
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds. I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
We'll see what we can do. No
Sure.
guarantee.
But I bet you're dying to see what it's like to come along on a heist with me. We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement. See you on the ship, Shepard.
Все, наняли. Быстро.
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight. Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force of a 38-kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the city buster dropped on Hiroshima back on Earth. That means Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Now, Serviceman Burnside, what is Newton's first law?
Sir, an object in motion stays in motion, sir.
No credit for partial answers, maggot!
Sir, unless acted on by an outside force, sir.
Damn straight! I dare to assume you ignorant jackasses know that space is empty. Once you fire this hunk of metal, it keeps going till it hits something. That can be a ship, or the planet behind that ship. It might go off into deep space and hit somebody else in 10,000 years. If you pull the trigger on this, you are ruining someone's day, somewhere and sometime. That is why you check your damn targets. That is why you wait for the computer to give you a damn firing solution. That is why, Serviceman Chung, we do not eyeball it. This is a weapon of mass destruction. You are not a cowboy shooting from the hip. Sir, yes, sir. This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight. Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates.
Obviously, security has tightened since you were last here.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're... dead.
I was listed as missing in action a couple years ago.
Would you mind checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you in our system. He's just past the scanners on your right.
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything. I see the problem already, Commander Shepard.
You're not worried I'm some imposter?
We have the best screening equipment in the galaxy. Those scan... Hell, if you have unregistered gene mods, they can even figure those out.
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the station security administration to react, then to customs and immigration to regain access. But I can see you're... So how about I just press this button right here?
That'd be great.
You should head up to the Presidium, though. The Council would probably like to know that one of their lost Spectres
What's the easiest way
Head
to
back
get
through the security checkpoint and take a public shuttle.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre...
Anyway.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Я вот так буду тыкать, натыкаю что-нибудь, все. И насрать. Пошли. Мический хомяк. Рыба-скальц илюма. Хомяк? Конечно, купить. Рыбка. Возьмем. Кораблик. Возьмем. Тоже возьмем. А у вас товара нет, слушайте, вы чё?
Good day, my friends. Welcome to the Citadel.
Since these stores are owned
Yes, in fact. What's your position?
I'm a former Spectre.
My goodness. I didn't know Spectres quit. I don't believe you qualify for
How about
a
if I throw in...
You are
What
Shepard?
do you need me to do? I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Excellent. I will get my clerical VI to add it to our advertising immediately. Welcome back.
These stores are owned by the
That's
Citadel,
correct.
right?
We offer an assortment of...
Ты сначала купил, а потом скидку просишь.
So do you want to get
Да,
на
нет,
UA.
насилить вообще. Ты оборачиваешься-то куда? Чё там? Чё? Что это?
Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise. Council members aboard thanked Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling...
Там я мог слушать новости и не отвлекаться, а тут... Говно. Что это? Урон снайперской винтовки. Купить!
I'll take it.
Жилеты гида. Умолительная обойма. Купить! Патронов нифига нет. Так. На чё я не посмотрел? Срать.
So what do you think? Maybe a shotgun?
I like the assault rifle. It's like a non-stop...
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game. It's based on Turian mythology, but it's really fun. I hear it has 11 billion players.
Shepard, you've recently been dead. Don't you deserve the quality and distinction of a traditional Asari burial robe? Anata's mortuary offers the finest quality burial robes, hand-spun by skilled Asari artisans. Anata's will help you leave a good-looking corpse.
Да, есть реклама, чё.
In everyone's life, there is a moment when things crystallize. You can see all the roads that have led you to that point, and all the paths.
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a...
The people want to hear your story, Shepard. Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. I interviewed you 2 years ago. You presented your case very well. Do you have a minute?
What, so you can try to do another smear job on
Now,
me?
Shepard, you may object to my methods, but we're on the same... You're back, your news. I just want to give your story its due. If true, you told Admiral Hackett to assist the Destiny Ascension, costing hundreds of human lives, and securing the continued dominance of the Citadel Council.
The Turians lost 20 cruisers. Figure each had a crew of around 300. The Ascension, the Asari dreadnought we saved...
But surely the human cost.
The Alliance lost 8 cruisers. Shenyang, Emden, Jakarta, Cairo, Seoul, Cape Town, Warsaw, Madrid, and yes, I remember them all. Everyone in the Fifth Fleet is a hero. The Alliance owes them all medals. The Council owes them a lot more than that. And so do you.
Какая шикарная память.
Commander Shepard,
Мне бы
first
такую.
human Spectre. Hero of the Battle of the Cid. Check vid. We get it? Great. Bull rushed on my own show.
R&R, Shepard? It's a nice enough place. A lot nicer than Cora's den, anyway. I wasn't sorry to hear they never reopened after the Geth attack.
Даже вертеть не могу. Что, все? Вот это потанцевал. Это? Сорян. Бренди. Ладно, я обещал.
Will it be? I want the strongest thing you have.
Easy enough.
This is...
And guaranteed to knock you on your ass. Unless you're Dextro DNA like me. Anything else?
Not done yet.
Okay, for you, something special. This is
Hell yeah.
Your funeral, sister.
Что это было? Это был глаз? Да, здорово, все нормально. Нафиг ты мне нужен? Даже ничего не поменялось. Пойдем по магазинам, где там это? Продуктовый где? На чё? На 26-м уровне? А, в смысле, это 26-й уровень, типа этаж, а не мой уровень.
Welcome back, Shep. This is the Zakera Ward trap.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Афия.
I hear this is the best place for food on Zakera Ward.
You heard wrong. This is the best place for food on the whole damn world.
The Shepard Scholarship has gone into effect, targeting low-income children on Earth, where the most famous human in the galaxy.
Стипендия имени Шепард. Интересная вещь, все такое, но когда тут почитаешь, что ты пишешь.
You ever had ramen? It's a delicacy back on Earth.
Чимас.
I just got a refund and exchange now.
Wouldn't a refreshing, delicious Chapari sports...
Look, it took me a long time to get this refund. It's a decision on Joe. He said there'd be one.
What do you think, Michael? Maybe the immunobooster? It's supposed to help with alien bacteria.
Я просто скупаю. Все.
felt her hand go into my...
I'm sorry. I'm trying to take a statement here.
There's nothing to talk about.
I did not! Just because I'm a Quarian!
I need you to stop and take a
You're
deep...
mocking me, Earth Clan, just because the Vol Clan...
It was a poor choice of words, sir. I apologize.
I'll see if I can find out.
Ma'am, this is a seat. We'll do all we can to resolve this. We don't need civilian help. If you do happen to find the chit, please let one of our officers know.
You say you're falsely accused?
I was walking to the used ship dealer when he barged into me outside the Serta Foundation. He didn't stop or say he was sorry. A minute later, he runs up with C-Sec and accuses me of stealing his damn chit.
Do you spend a lot of time at the used ship dealer?
Yeah, they've got a lot of nice models. I'd like to buy one and take it back to the fleet, but...
A ship would make a great pilgrimage gift.
You know about the pilgrimage?
I traveled with a Quarian who was on hers.
Wow. I didn't know anyone here would do that for one of us.
Там вариант
A minute later, he runs up with C-Sec.
You ran into each other outside the Serta Foundation. Is it possible
I guess. Sure. All I know is I didn't take it.
You say she stole your credit chip?
She must have. When I left the Serta Foundation store, she ran right into me.
Are you sure you didn't leave your chip at the Serta?
Of course not. You think I didn't even buy anything there? That chit stayed in my pocket.
How does running into you mean she stole your credit chip?
That's how pickpockets work. They bump into you, and you can't turn your back on these clanless Quarians.
Do you know who's telling the truth?
My Omni tool can tell the Quarian doesn't have a chit on her. But she could have stashed... You know what Quarians are like. And she's definitely a vagrant. I'll run her in and see what Bailey wants. Be careful out there.
Ну, конечно, конечно. Какой-то магазин, где? С кем-то из них.
Good day, citizen.
I'm just browsing things.
Very well, citizen.
The nerve enhancements.
Селезень.
There are occasional motor control.
Окей, селезень.
Welcome to Saranus.
Do I know you?
No, but I know you.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot.
Please, look around the store. It's a... Oh,
you know,
I'd be thrilled.
Don't worry about
Absolutely.
it. I'm Commander Shepard.
Ah, my favorite customer. What can I get you?
A Volus was in here not too...
Yes. He bought some environmental system drivers, then left without his chit. I didn't notice he'd left until he... If you see him, tell him I have it here behind the counter.
Thanks for your time.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Мелкий пиздюк. Обвиняет, я сам растяпа.
You know what Quarians are like. They take anything, not what...
Please move along.
You forgot your credit chit at Saranus applications.
Oh. Well...
I'll close this event report, but I'll be watching you. Get a permanent residence, or I'll run you in for vagrancy.
Are you two serious?
What?
You falsely accused this girl of stealing from you. All you have to say now is that she could have stolen it.
Now, just a minute.
And you. She gets harassed and insulted by this guy, and you throw in a threat to arrest her for vagrancy.
How about if I run you in for obstruction of justice?
You think you're gonna run in a former Spectre? I think both of you should get out of here.
Son of a...
Thank you. I wish I could give you something more than words.
Can you take care of yourself from here?
I guess. I
У меня
mean,
глаза
most nights
засветились,
I eat
по-моему.
nutrient paste from the Turian shelter, but I'm surviving. Thanks.
Герой. Это вот блеск света так блики играет или у меня глаза начинают светиться? Ну со всех сторон.
What can I get you?
Я становлюсь светым.
Да запал на Тали, очевидно.
Да, это ж не Тали. Еще идти. Дайте мне.
Видишь любого ты велика, думаешь о Тали.
Расист! Расист! Это допросы. Где вообще это? Совет меня пустите.
Ой, блин, Твилики это из Star Wars Эльюэль.
Unfortunately, sir, biotics can be used as a weapon. The rules require... Can I help you, ma'am?
It's been a couple years since I passed through here. Security...
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize.
You'd think a Geth would stand out.
Assumptions are dangerous. Be alert, be safe.
Thanks for your time.
Next.
Next. Нормандия. Новый напарник. О, тут можно сменить, это хорошо. А то мне приходилось, по-моему, на корабль бегать, когда мне нужен был Гарус. Не знаю. Нам осталось полчаса.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal. That it's all on the surface. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
Ты мне сообщение. Ладно, поехали. В комнату. Там у нас хомяк должен быть и рыбка. Я так понимаю. О, хомяк. Видите, он сказал. Но они так не говорят. Это вот эти рыбки, которые я купил.
Это необычный хомяк.
Чтить нельзя. Был бы металл, тогда бы да, а так, ну нет.
Хомяк-убийца с Марса это Смауси.
Мыши-рокеры, да? Улучшение. Выбрать. А, они типа
это
накапливаемые,
космический
что ли?
хомяк с Мауси.
Понятно. Так.
I have a present for you, Doc.
Sarah's ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now?
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's
Глаза
less about
выкатываются уже
leaving,
наружу.
more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
To the people we care for.
May we never take them for granted.
Это там стоит, слюну пускает. Так-то я не все еще спросил у нее там. Ну ладно. О, меня штырит. О, меня штырит. Там сколько накидался и ничего не штырило.
I've already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo. Truth told, it's based on an Asari recipe. Seems a little cannibalistic to me with their tentacle heads and all, but they ain't no good grub. Anyway, thanks again. You really came through. How can I help you, Commander?
Do you have everything
Absolutely. Since you set up my kitchen with proper supplies, thanks again.
I won't take any more.
Back to work.
Или это то, что я притащил? У нас в команде же пополнение, не? Балымцы. Ще коктейль намучу. Можно было взять.
The Red Rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out. In place of whatever I took, I left a single red rose. It wasn't until I met Keiji that I realized how silly it was. He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental. People are talking out there, and I hear it all. I stole that on a dare. There was a big museum show coming to Ilium. Artifacts from Earth going on tour. Very high security. Keiji dared me to steal this. So I broke in, hacked the security, put a few guards to sleep, and replaced the piece with a worthless duplicate. They never knew the difference. My first museum job. Nowhere near the last. That's my favorite piece, painted for me by a child prodigy from Elysium. She was the cutest thing. She was kidnapped by slavers who hoped to sell her on Omega. I wasn't about to let that happen. I set up an idea as a buyer's rep to get a special tour of the slaver's vessel. Once aboard, I freed the girl and smuggled her off the ship. She painted that for me on the way home. I'll never forget how it felt to watch her work. Don't laugh, I like those books. Romance novels, crime novels, the classics. There's something about the feel of actual paper in your hands, their musty smell. It's relaxing. Keiji used to find books for me while on the job. Some of these are more valuable than the objects.
Я ее, кстати, вообще не помню. По игре.
I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change.
Вах! Шепардом что-то не то. Она как-то слишком пристрастилась к алкоголю после своего... Ага. Я все запасы выдаю. Делай это быстрее. Ничего не меняется, по-моему.
В смысле это можно смешивать пахчом?
Ремонт? Не исследуешь. Сейчас я даже и не исследую особо. Но тем не менее. Что-то быстро протрезвело-то. А, нет. Не протрезвело.
We never did turn it into our employers. Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. The food's gotten better lately, though. I guess his reputation will take time to heal.
Чё мне этот женский туалет? Зачем она мне про него сказала?
What's this? That's all for now. Logging you out, Shepard.
Я там что-то купил, конструктор какой-то.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Это, наверное, не то.
Commander, there's a message waiting at your private terminal. I believe it's from Counselor Anderson.
О, ёкарь, их много, а я-то что-то... Сейчас. Меня... Мои подчиненные еще учат. Чтобы я еще и тыкнул. Хорошо. Бла-бла-бла. Говоришь. Понятно. Асуми. А, это вот эта воровка, которая... А, это, оказывается, так близко. Ладно. Поможем, наверное. Если сканеры меня отпустят.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
Кто?
Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Я не знаю, меня вполне устраивает такое сканирование планет. Быстрее, чем кататься по горам.
Ты главное пиу не забывай делать.
А, блин.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Забыл. Черпано. А если найду?
Смауси.
Ух, ничего себе исчерпано. Не исследовано.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Я уже иридия там дохренища набрал. А, это типа мой максимум будет сейчас наполняться, но на какие-то нужды он будет расходоваться. Так я понимаю?
Probe launched.
Да зашкаливает.
Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched.
Будет планета, где запасы богатые.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Ну, в принципе, вроде как и больше накапливается. Значит, нужды какие-то будут, скорее всего.
Launching probe.
Черпано, говорили они.
Probe launched.
Так-то всего 4 зонда осталось.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Иридия уже навалом.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Вот и все кончилось. Че у нас там? 10 минут, я не знаю, за 10 минут получится, нет?
Сделать квест за 10 минут. Сомневаюсь.
Looking good, Miss Allison Gunn. Hawk won't be able to keep his eyes off you.
I assume Allison Gunn is my cover?
You run a small but talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hawk respects. I took the liberty of giving you a reputation. Papers, witnesses, article in Badass Weekly. Just don't start talking business with him, and you'll be fine.
Remind me, what kind of man are we dealing with?
Hawk's a weapons dealer and smuggler. He killed my partner and stole his gray box. Other than that, he's not so bad. Rich, charismatic, willing to crack open a man's skull to get at the neural implants inside.
Take it I'm wearing this get up for a
Ты
reason.
точно выполнишь его за 10 минут, Каппа.
Don't you think? You look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
Now's probably a good time.
А можно будет так одеваться?
You have been waiting patiently. Our friend Hawk is throwing a party for his closest friends. A couple dozen of the worst liars, cheaters, and mass murderers you'll ever want to meet. All bringing gifts as a tribute to the man himself. Our tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons and armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed. They won't hassle you over a sidearm. Once inside, we'll make our way to Hawk's vault door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and arm up. And then we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
You've worked really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious? KG's gray box holds a lot of priceless personal memories. It's all that remains of who he was. But the secret he discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
This ought to be interesting.
That's what I'm going for. This is our stop. After you, Ms. Gunn.
Hold a moment, ma'am. There seems to be an issue with the statue.
Is there a problem here?
No, Mr. Huck. Just doing a scan.
I don't believe we've met. Donovan Hawk.
I've heard a lot about you. Name's Allison Gunn.
And I've heard a lot about you. You've been very busy lately, if the extranet is to be believed.
Sir, the scanners aren't picking anything up.
I don't think our guests would come all the way here from Ilium just to cause trouble. Do you? You may pass through, Miss Gunn. You were invited after all. But I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
No problem. You're the host.
Enjoy the party.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
What do we do now?
We go on with the plan. You'll just have to do all the talking. I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can. We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong. We need to find the door and case the security. We'll figure out the next step then.
How did you ever contain that situation on the Olive?
A quick application of force, a little pressure, and bam, done.
Thank goodness. I thought those gravel would dog you for years.
Как инвалид какой-то ходит. Непривычно на каблуках, наверное. Да, выполнить вряд ли мы выполним. Что ж, сохранимся. Ну и закончим на этом.
Пошел кутить и любовничать.
Да. Ладно. Спасибо всем, кто забегал. Спасибо, что общаетесь со мной. Я так рад. В общем, игра меня маленько
На самом интересном смауси.
А вот будет причина
Азаза.
прийти на следующий стрим. Захочешь увидеть продолжение? Перейдешь.
Спасибо за стрим, APF. Всем пока,
Ладно.
Ардегрмия слов. Даже раньше закончил.
Спасибо всем.
А все почему?
Потому что игра
Потому
маленько
что
бесит.
пицца. Спасибо за
Нет, не
стрим,
пицца.
ТПФУФУН.
Короче, спасибо. До свидания. Увидимся. Всем удачи, всем пока.